Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about one of the most important things for you to do, for you to prepare yourself to go to the test and for you to pass the driving test. So in this video, I'm just going to share one of the most important thing you need to do for you to prepare yourself for the test and go to the test and pass your driving test. Let's start the lesson. Now there's one thing we need to do for us to go to the test and to pass the driving test is to become independent. Become a person, a driver who doesn't need any help from anyone. We need to become that person. We need to become that driver so that we don't rely on anyone to help us, from our driving instructor or from our family members or friends. So our main aim and the preparation we need to do is to become independent. And the way we become independent is to train our mind to become independent. It is not just good for us to go around the circle with the driving instructor all day, every day, and then expect to go to the test and to pass the driving test first time. It's because we haven't trained our mind. Remember, it is all about the mindset. In the end, it is how you are prepared in your mind. How did you train your mind to become independent? So when you are learning and as you are reaching, the test is coming up, always prepare your mind. Always train your mind to be independent, to become independent. So as you learn, things will get easier for you to do things. Going left, going right, parking, moving off, stopping, changing gears, roundabouts, all those things will eventually become easy for you. But one thing which you don't work on, or many learners they struggle on, is that there's always somebody sitting next to them, and they know that if I do something wrong, the person who's sitting next to me, maybe my driving instructor or my family member or friends, they will help me. And you always have that in your mind. You always have that. You always rely on that. You always live on that there's somebody sitting next to me. If I do something wrong, they will help me. But remember, in the end, when you go to the test, there's no one there. No one's going to help you. And that's going to hit you. That's going to shake you. That's going to give you a shock of your life, because all of a sudden you're making a mistake and there's no one there. That's going to scare you. And this is one of the reasons why people are nervous and they are scared, because they haven't trained their mind. They don't have that mindset, and so they feel scared and they feel nervous. So before you go to the test, as you are approaching the test, your test is coming up. If I were you, I would prepare my mind. I would train my mind to be independent. Make sure you train your mind for that. It's because unless you become independent in your mind, it is going to be difficult on the day when you realize there's no one there to help me. That's going to shake you. That's going to give you a shock of your life. So as the test is coming up, when you are dealing with junctions, when you are dealing with roundabouts, when you are doing your parkings, think that there's no one there sitting next to me. Think that I'm going to do that by myself, and if I do something wrong, they will help me, but I am not looking for their help. I am not relying on the person sitting next to me. And that's how you train your mind to become independent. If you could do that, if you could have a mindset before the test that I am okay driving by myself, I don't need help from the person sitting next to me. The more you train, more you have a mindset that I am not relying on anyone to drive, the more you're going to become independent, the more you're going to be prepared for the test, the less you're going to feel nervous on the day, because you are self-dependent. You don't need any help from anyone. Because we driving instructors, in the end, it is our responsibility to make sure that the person who's sitting next to me, the learner who's sitting next to me, become independent, so that when they go to the test, they pass. Not only pass, after they pass the driving test, they need to be independent. They need to drive by themselves so that they could cope with every situation they face on the road. And the way you do that is to prepare your mind, train your mind, have a mindset to become independent. I hope you understand that, and I hope this video helps, because that's the only way, because your main aim, your main focus should be for you to become a driver who doesn't need any help from anyone. not your driving instructor, not from your friends, not from your family. That is the aim. That is the main purpose of you going to the driving lesson, so that you learn everything as well as become independent in your mind, so that in the end I should be independent in my mind. I should have a mind frame to be independent, to drive independently without any help from anyone. I hope this helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up, and please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.